Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. Welcome everybody. Welcome back. Get your popcorn ready. And get your Kool-Aid ready, your water, whatever. I have recently compiled a list of questions, 12 to be exact, of questions I feel we should be asking before we date someone. Now, all of these may be somewhat subjective over my experiences in the past with dating and conversations I've had with people in which they've told me. So, through process of elimination and through process of my experience, I have compiled these 12 questions. Are you ready? Number one. Now, number one is kind of controversial to me because I don't believe you should ask about money. Especially really, really early. Okay? If you want to know this person seems like they're the one, they seem like they have a lot going on for them. You want to know in the future, just in case this person is mother or father material, just in case you want to expand the horizon with them, you want to know how much they make. But if you're going to stay with them and you say you don't care how much they make, then what's the point of asking? I think. But is it important? It is somewhat imperative to know. Is it advantageous? Not really, because asking someone that question is going to spark somewhat kind of pressure. Because if a girl asks me this, I'm going to say, okay, why is she asking me about money? And yes, people, timing does matter. If we've been dating for, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 months, then if you want to talk about expenses, then maybe. But I'm not a person that's going to tell that kind of information to anyone, especially a woman I just met right off of a whim. I may never do that. Tell a woman my expenses. I don't believe in that. But asking can spark some curiosity, but it also matters your intentions. You got good intentions and you want to stay with this person no matter the money, then yes, you can ask because your intentions are not bad, in my opinion. So I don't know how you feel about that one. Y'all got to post in the comment on that one. 2, how long have you been single? Now, this is a question this is a question women have asked me in the past, and it seems to come up. It seems to be a recurring theme. Every time I meet a woman, they ask me, how long have I been single? Right? Now, I do think it's important to know because women and men are different. And also based on the chemical imbalance you have. Because if you told me you just broke up with someone last week or last month, I'm not going to think you're ready for a relationship. Or anyone's not going to think you're ready for a relationship. Right? So it's important for someone to know that. Let's just say it's been 5 years since you've been in a relationship. Then they're also going to think something is wrong with you. While you single, why nobody want to claim you? So that also too can be important. How long have you been single and why? Number 3, how long did your relationship last? That's important. Why? Because longevity is a positive in most cases. That means you're doing something right to make the relationship last as long as it did. It's facts. No matter what facts, that means you're doing something good to make it last long. So if it didn't last long, right? That means you can't keep a woman. And it may not be no fault of your own. It may be because you're not a faithful person. It may be because you don't have the sense of being a committed person. You're not boyfriend and girlfriend material. You're not husband material. You may not be good sexually. These things are true. They can't see a future with you, so they see it quickly and they get out quickly. Number 5, asking the person, why did it end? And at first, I didn't like this question. I never like to ask this question. When I'm dating, I didn't like to ask number 4. Because to me, it wasn't important how it ended. Because new person, new situation. Right? Wrong. My motto is information is power. in any aspect. You can never go wrong with knowing too much. And those are facts. Knowing how it ended. And sometimes women are slick. Women are slick sometimes. They'll say something like, well, he thought I was cheating. It was a miscommunication. He was crazy. Now, when they say he crazy, that means that the dude may have found out she was cheating, and out of an angered response, he did something. Watch keywords women use sometimes. Watch that. Ask why did it end? Oh, I couldn't trust him. He cheated. Blah, 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 blah. That's an important question. Because to understand the future, they say past behaviors predict future conduct. Always be mindful of that. Number 6. This is my favorite one. What are your intentions? I ask that to everybody. I ask my mailman that. I ask everybody. I ask the lady at Kroger that. What's your intentions, baby? Your intentions, the why into doing something, to me, is very, very important, right? Because some people are blunt. Some people are honest. Some people may say, I just want sex. Some people say, I want to commit a relationship. Some people say, I want to date around. Some people say, I'm looking for a sugar daddy. Everybody have different reasons of why they want to get into a relationship. And these are facts. My thing is, you don't know how honest a person may be if you don't ask. And it's up to you to make sure you do your due diligence in asking these questions. All these questions are advantageous, benefits both people. You may not agree on the subject, but just asking and see where you stand or where you are is information enough for me. Right? Number 7. Have you ever had an STD? Some may be honest and say yes. Some may be honest and say no. Some people may say, oh yeah, I still got one of mine. Some people may tell you that. My thing is, you can never go wrong with knowing. It's important. Did we forget about STDs? Did we forget about burning sensation and cutting all your pubic hair off? Did you forget? I know some of my subscribers. I know y'all. Right? We family, but I know you. I'm not going to call no names out here. But I know you. And you can't fool me. You can't fool your nephew. Okay? Asking a person, that's simple. I mean, because you're risking your life when you date someone, whether it's emotionally, physically. You don't know where this person's been, honestly. You want to get down and have some nasty, nasty sex with them. But you want to be careful. Before I put my whole head, a whole arm in this girl like Vince Carter, I want to make sure she's clean. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some of y'all do some crazy stuff at night, but make sure you're protected. COVID's not the only thing that can kill you these days. Let's not forget the old things now. I see y'all scratching. Y'all something else. I love y'all. Y'all my subscribers. You family. Number 8. Are you a sexual person? I asked a girl, she said, who's going to say no? I said, you'd be surprised. It's improved people out here. Everybody is not sexually adequate or inept. Some people don't think sex is everything. Some people think sex make up 5 to 10% in a relationship. It's some people out here that thinks that way. Seriously. Some Asian women, some validate people who real smart, So some people think sex is not the deal breaker to them, honestly. Some people don't think until they get like good sex, then they think, okay, I see what these niggas talking about now. It's everything to me now. But asking someone if that's because me, I think I can't say this without sounding overly sexual. Me, I think talking about sex is a way of getting to know someone. If a woman can ask me about how much I get paid in a year and how much money I make, I feel like it's more than right for me to ask sexual questions. You may say, well, I don't do oral. You may say, I only want sex until I'm married, which is crazy to me. I've had that situation a few months ago. Someone was very religious. They only wear the long dresses. They said they was a virgin. They didn't want sex until they was married. I'm out of that like swimwear. I hate that. I'm sorry. But what are we doing here? What are we doing? You want me to be a man? You know what? I'm not gonna go into that's another video. You talking about the sexual person thing. But I feel like if a woman can ask me about my finances, can I ask you about your body count? I should be able to. It's only right. It's only fair, right? You ask me about my money and think it's all good. I can ask you about Tim and Jake and all them, and it should be all good. Come on now, what we doing? Someone may say, I only want sex unless you paying. But baby, you're a prostitute. Ain't no dating, ain't no relationship. Bye-bye. Good night. Number 9, asking the person what are their turnoffs. Now, some women may say, well, I don't want a man to ask me that because, they may curve themselves to be what I don't like or be what I do like. And so they hear my turnoffs, that I hide them for a minute, bring them back up when we in a serious relationship. No, that's stupid. Because telling someone to turn off can be something they don't know they're doing, and you can help them with that, right? Everybody's different. You have to get it out there. If I eat and I do this, that's very innocuous and it's very minute. And it's something that's an easy fix to make a situation better. So by telling me that, I feel like it's like I said, once again, it's advantageous. It helps both of us just by knowing. Information is power. Because when you get in a relationship and you get very, very serious, there's going to be a lot of stuff your partner do you don't like. And because you was quiet, you didn't want to tell them, you didn't want to spoil nothing or whatever, and you got to deal with it, you got to hold that. No. So just ask. I mean, what don't you like? I think that's very important. You want to know what they like, what make them feel good, what make them happy, what make you feel bad. What's your turn off? What don't you like? That's important to me. Are you close? Number 10. Are you close with your family? It's very important. You gotta see if people are close with their family. And if they're not, and the reason behind it. Especially women. Oh, man, especially women. I've had stories. These are just stories I've had that I was told about women, about girls, having sex with their uncles and cousins for money. So the family shunned them. They cast them out. When stepdads are having sex with these young girls behind the mother's back. It's a lot of stuff. The stepdad may offer money to do certain favors for him. And the mother finds out, and the mother deems never to speak to him again in life. Or they physically fight their mom. They don't respect their mom. That goes a long way. I have to know if you're close with your family. I'm somewhat of a family person. I have to know if you're close with your family. How you treat your parents, the people who birthed you. Do you respect them? I gotta see, because if you treat them a certain kind of way, what's so special about me that you're gonna take light on me and treat me with respect? These people gave you life. Now I see even in different circumstances, they did something or you disagree, but watch how a person treat their family, their morals and values, their ethics, all ties into how they were raised, their home training. That's very important. Number 11. Are you gay? Now, I've had women ask me this. She said, well, I don't see any gay in you, but we live in Atlanta, and baby, I just don't know. Don't take no offense to it. I said I don't, and I really don't blame women for asking that these days. I really, really don't. If a woman asks me, is she trying to date me? Are you gay? You down? Or you can be honest with me? Blah 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 blah. Look, baby, I ain't mad. I ain't gay, and I don't blame you. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. I got a video about the gay couple. Go watch it. You guys will enjoy it. Ask a girl that. Are you gay? I know it's sexy. Two beautiful girls, kissing, touching, licking. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, I've had stories to people told me they've been left out. Men have been left out the loop when they have, you know, certain threesome with women, and they end up liking each other. And, you know, because you can't compete with what you don't have. Simple as that. So asking that question, whether it's man or woman, is very good. Please ask that question. Because just because a woman's gay don't mean it's going to benefit you all the time. Trust me. There's an emotional component to sex. And these niggas are simps out here, some guys. So be careful with that. And a woman, if a girl asks you that, don't hate her for it. Okay, appreciate her for it. Because a woman who don't really accept that is a woman I like. So, number 12. Are you crazy? Do you suffer from any mental health issues? And this is not a joke. This is not to be mean. Mental health is very, very important. And you want to make sure if you date someone, they're stable mentally. You know, we're all in harm's way when it comes to mental health. The fluoride in the water, the chemtrails and the GMO foods, the harmful chemicals, the technology. It's a wonder all of us isn't crazy, but we all do suffer from chemical imbalances because of the elements and what they put out here to try to deplete the population. So be careful, and if you do want to date someone or you are dating someone who's dealing with mental issues, you know, I'm empathetic with you. You have my prayer. I know how it is to have a family member dealing with mental issues or dating someone with mental issues. Like I said, we all are under no one's above reproach when it comes to mental illnesses these days. Trust me. It's a lot to make us go crazy out here today. So, but making sure that you're honest with a person, and if they're vulnerable enough and they're giving you the leeway to tell you the truth, if they are suffering from it, if they're taking medication, don't take it light. Appreciate them for it and help them for it. If you're gonna be in a relationship with them, don't hurt them. Really help them get closer to them, man. Because, like I said, we all are in harm's way. Trust me. You guys. That's the video. That's another banger. I like that one right there, man. It came out so smooth. I love these type of videos, man. Like I said, I want to appreciate the new subscribers. I would really, really appreciate if you guys comment and like the videos. Let me know who's out there so I can shout you out, man. I'm telling you. Let me shout you out. Comment and like the video, man. We trying to do big things, and all you guys are gonna be right there with me. Support me from the jump, support me from the start, man. I appreciate it. You guys be good, be safe. It's Dark Knight Radio, man.